All right, Nerd Jason here, coming at you with a couple of news items. First off, we got the whole Sweet Baby Jesus controversy going on. Started on February 26th with Steam user Cabrutus, who created a curator page called Sweet Baby Inc. Detected. And the employees, a couple employees, just lost it and mass reported, and are saying that they want to mass report this guy, or whoever it is. I don't know who this Cabrutus guy is. They want to report him. They're trying to get him kicked off of Steam, and all kinds of other craziness. And because of this, the account at the time had, I think, a couple thousand, and it's over 150,000 followers now. So them starting up all this thing trying to get these people canceled is having the reverse effect there. So a lot of other things have come up since then. Some of the racist remarks the people have made that work there. These people, Lego Butts and the other Chris. What was her name? Chris. But yeah, things that popped up. What was her name? Chris, or I don't know, it's her or him. I think it's a her. Chris Kindred. Yeah, and one of them got on X got they are not able to post. They got the community um, block, or not block, but where they can't post. I don't remember what the heck it's called right now, but yeah, they got going on. So, and then there's videos coming out about them pretty much trying to blackmail companies and trying to use them, using scare tactics from, or whatever the girl lady said. I don't remember what she mentioned on it, but there's a video out there you guys can find of the founder of Sweet Baby Inc. talking about how to go about getting people to use her company to essentially um, look at their stuff and improve the diversity, or whatever, whatever it is that they do. Um, and another thing, second story now here, we got Star Wars games canceled. The Mandalorian game from Respawn and Star Wars Eclipse from Quantic Dream apparently is getting canceled too. And this, according to one of Star Wars Theory, one of his sources, saying that Bob Iger wanted a higher percentage of the money to come back to Disney instead of whatever they had worked out before. They wanted a higher number. So because of this, some of these companies are getting forced to kind of cancel games, smooth things around, because apparently it looks like Disney just wants to work almost exclusively with Epic Games, who they put a big old monetary gain in, and this is forcing a lot of companies to be like, you know what, like they're trying to break their. I mean, I guess they're going to have to break their contracts because they don't want to pay the higher percentage that Disney's asking for. That's all from Star Wars Theory source. He couldn't verify if that was the case or not, but one of his sources that he says he trusts told him that. So there's another ding for Disney there if that's true there. So things are not looking very good for them. And next we got Sydney Sweeney, big old thing this weekend of her making fun of the Madam Web, saying that she was on Euphoria, one of the other shows she's on, that you've seen her in those shows, but maybe you didn't, you didn't see her in Madam Web, poking fun at the fact that that movie's a massive bomb and not a whole lot of people want to go see it. But and with that coming out, we also have Dakota Johnson, who's also uh, talking about this movie and how this is her quote from a magazine interview she did with what was the name of the magazine? Bustle. She did an interview with Bustle, in which she says, "I will probably never do anything like that again. I know I don't make sense in that world, and I know that now," is one part of her quote. And then she goes on to say, "Sometimes in this industry, you sign on to something, and it's one thing, and then you're making it. It becomes a completely different thing, and you're like, wait, what?" But it was a real learning experience, and of course, it's not nice to be part of something that's ripped to shreds. But I can't say that I don't understand that. So, it's nice to see these people making these movies, these actors coming out and not egging on and not talking down to the fans and calling the fans all kinds of things. They're kind of taking it, like Sydney Sweeney, taking it in stride, making jokes about it. Dakota, uh, Johnson, realizing, hey, something happened. This movie got changed. I'm assuming there was probably a lot of interference from the studio, and they didn't let the whoever was making the movie do their own thing. But there it is. That's a couple of news tidbits that I found interesting this week. We'll see what comes out of this sweet baby thing. It's nice to see some of these actors in some of these Marvel movies now not attacking the fans. So maybe it looks like the tides are turning, and these companies are saying, "All right, you know what? If we screwed up, we can't attack the fans." They're not taking. Uh, they're not taking they're not taking blame themselves, but it seems that they're not trying to attack the fans and put the blame off on it. Put the blame on the fans, which is always nice to see too, because the fans, we like what we like. These companies are destroying all the things that we grew up loving. Well, some of us grew up loving. Some people like them from the newer era, but some of us who grew up loving all these things like Star Wars and Marvel and DC, all these things are just getting ruined by these big companies. But it's nice to see that maybe things are changing. And that's it for today. Nerd Jason here with another video. I'm not on the regular schedule yet. I'll see if I can get something going more regular. But this is the news for today, or for the past few days, past week, a few days that I've heard. So I will come back at you another time with another video. Maybe I'll do a review. I might go see Dune here pretty soon. I haven't seen that yet. I heard it's really good. I want to see it. So reviews, news, and other things. If you guys want to check back in at another time, I will be leaving you now. Goodbye, and y'all have a good day.